Hello, people of the internet. I am your one and only DesertWolf 05 here, and welcome to the third part of the FM editor tutorial. So, from the fact that I haven't uploaded this in like 2 months, you made a deal, so I probably wanted to stop this series. But as I saw that it became one of my more popular series of the channel, I decided to resume it, and also felt like with the release of FM 17, people should know a few the few basics of this editor. So as you may see, this is the FM 2016 editor, because I'm yet to have the FM 17. But from images I've seen, it looks to be similar, and mainly for the topic we're speaking today, not much should have changed. So today we're looking at a topic that we haven't covered in the past. So starting off the basis of this, so how to create your league structure, you may want to add your own club in without doing the create a club thing. Well then, you can go to clubs. This option should be visible on your FM editor screen, and you click add. So from images I've seen, this is quite similar to what you're gonna see on your 17 editor. And now we're gonna start. So the basis is the name. What name will you want to give it? Obviously, this name is what you'll have to stick with unless you don't have the in-game editor, which, if I remember well, you can actually modify in-game the name. But don't quote me on that, I don't have the in-game editor myself. So let's call this team the Sorry for this quick interruption. I had to do something, so we're gonna name the club the Test FC. And as you can see, actually, by clicking on short name, it gives me back the other names. So for those who aren't bothered to put another short name or whatever it is, your 6 letter name will be, like when you see these teams FCB and things like that. For this, it'll be TFC. I put TFX. I'll just keep it TFX. Then the nickname it can be of your choice. It is an optional. You're not obliged to put one. Usually, if you put a team like Northern Wolves, you would probably put the Wolves as your nickname. Now we go to nation, which this is a nation from your country is. So for my case, it would be an Italian country, an Italian nation, an Italian team. Okay, you got what I mean. And usually then base nation Italy and Continental Cup nation will always come Italy. But sometimes, if this doesn't come directly, make sure put all of them from the same nationality if you want them to participate in every tournament from this national. And then if you want to add a city, makes it better for when adding rivalries. Just choose, just like type it in and add it. For my case, I'm gonna add Sarzana, which is a city in Italy. Then you can actually add the year founded. I don't know how if you have to check it, but at least here in the FM 2016 editor, you'll have to put the check on year founded, and then you can select. This is your choice. Then you can put maximum age and minimum age for players buying in your squad, and you can also set the status of the club. Always amateur, that means it will never progress. Amateur, semi-professional, and professional are all things that will make it progress. You can also select its moral and its reputation. Then also the extra design player slot, but that's only for MLS clubs. So if you aren't an MLS club, don't even touch it. Then we come into the chairman. That's when the money comes in. At least like how it's gonna, well, not really how the money's gonna come in, but like who owns the club. So usually in Italy it's a president, but then like depending on what it is, it can change, public, limited, etc. You're the one that selects the things. Then like the other things switch. You get what I mean. Depending on what you select, certain things change. Then, if you want to add a stadium to your club, you can add an existing one, as I'm gonna add here. I don't know. Giappimata, the like it's your choose use ground, reserve stadium, training ground, etc. Then you want to put an alternative stadiums, support band or stadium move. It's gonna be your choice because you can actually pre-anticipate a new stadium. For example, I can put that my new stadium then will become no, it's not funny. Oh wow. I want them to become the Olympic Stadium in Belgium for some weird reason. Well, I can select that the news team will become that and make the leave date, for example, in 2020. So then if I want, my club in the future make it go to that date. And you can make it any date until 2100. Ciao. Okay, so for the finances, the choice of finance depends then on the reputation of the club. So depending on the reputation of the club, you can put a higher finance or a lower one. In this case, I'm not sure what finance maximum I can put, but having a higher reputation, um, then probably like you know makes have more money or something like that. Then with the sugar daddy, it makes even go higher and everything. That's all things that you can choose by yourself. Okay, again sorry for the interruption. So then you can also check. So you can also then check other stuff such as other income, debts, financial fair play, player buy clauses, sell clauses. Those are all things that you can check on your own time, which because they don't really have a specific thing that like requires you. If you get what I mean. Well, competitions. Usually for the competitions, if when you will create your league structure, you'll add it indirectly from there, or else if you're adding it to a real competition, you can directly do it from here. For example, if I want to add it to Serie A or Serie C, I don't know why this came out. Well, you get what I mean. Even though usually I would suggest you to actually going to database competitions, going directly to the competition you want to add it in. Um, there it is. Teams and then add it in or swap it out for a team you want to remove. You get what I mean. Now back to our club, the Test FC. Well, these are like previous positions and Euro coefficients. These are just things that you can modify on uh, your own decisions, if you get what I mean. Regional divisions, etc., etc. Those are all things that you'll then look at yourself, like what's the tactics of your club and everything. Then you can hear from here modify icon, text, shorts, anything from the club kit. I don't know what will be your basic one, but that's the one I have. Staff and players. This is the board, coaching staff and scouts therapists. You will probably want to add them, but if you want to make a 0 to hero, then don't even bother adding them. Players, you can or create your own or just add any random players. You can add literally any player, anyone. If I want to add this random guy called Berg, which for some reason came off, I can add him and tells you current ability, potential ability, position and everything. So maybe like if you want to pre-build an 11 squad before going in, here's the place to do it. You can also select players that are from your club but are away on loan or players that are on loan at your club. Select the captains, etc. Then you can come to relationships, which you can add rival club, favorite people, dislike people, club legends, club affiliation, etc. For example, how to add a rival club. I can just add one, select it, search from here. For example, I want my rival club to be Inter, the Brazilian Inter, baby. I don't know, just this one. Let's make it. Like you can select levels from 0 to 100 of the rivalry, and you can select the reason, competitive and etc. So you can add favorite people, disliked people, club legends, current affiliations, like clubs you're in with. You can also add records, like biggest win and things like that. And that's basically it. That's basically how you create your own club on the FM 2016 slash 2017 editor. So I put slash 2017 because probably stay the same, trust me. But yeah, it's been your boys as Wolf Soldier 5 here, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.